9:32 now, and time for today's today's edition of Tillamook Today. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. This morning I have Phyllis Rice here from the port, but really the Air Museum, right? Good morning.
Yep. Good morning.
And there's a lot going on at the Air Museum. I know you guys just opened up the new kids' place, which is... I saw somebody, one of my friends went, and I saw pictures on Facebook. I thought, that's really awesome. Yeah. It looks cool. What do we got going on in there?
We do have, you could reserve that as a birthday party, too.
Oh, that's great.
We've already had a couple in there, and...
maybe that's what I saw was a birthday party picture.
It was. It's on the website. It's right there in the hangar, so, I mean, it's interesting for the kids to be able to be in that hangar, plus be able to have their own little space to play in.
Mm-hmm.
It's
sectioned
area.
Off, right?
Yes, it is.
It's like kind of gated off.
Yeah, it's all gated off.
What's in there?
And we've got a huge tugboat in there, and there's a locomotive. Those were donated items, and then the airplane that's in there. A lot of little toys and stuff. Little kitchen areas for them.
Fun.
Little craft areas. So it's a really interesting. Piece that we decided to put into the museum.
And I would assume when there's a birthday party, the cafe is probably catering it, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Is it adjacent to the cafe?
The cafe is right inside the door, so it's not hard for the staff to get in there. And we have a nice cafe anyway, and parents want to sit in the cafe and the kids want to play in there. And,
sure.
And as long as the kids are all chaperoned, we don't have a problem. Because that's a very large area.
Sure.
So,
but yeah, it looks like a fun little...
Yeah, it is.
Fun little space for kids to hang out. And yeah, great for birthday parties. What's the going rate for renting that?
Well, we do have the annual pass available for that too.
Oh, yeah. So
the annual pass is actually available at the admissions desk for $25. And that is a really cool pass because they get four admits at each time they use that pass. It's good for a whole year.
So you can get 4 kids in on one pass every time you come for an entire year for $25.
For $25.
That is amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a great deal.
It is a really good deal. So
cool. And just contact the museum if anybody...
Yep.
Yeah.
Just call the admissions desk there. So, or go on our website. You can see all the pictures and everything on the website.
Yeah. Very nice. And speaking of the cafe, you do catering out of the cafe?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. We have cruise ships and stuff that are going to be coming in here pretty soon, too, so we're going to be catering those. But we do offer catering. We do have event space. We do have meeting spaces. Mm-hmm. We just recently held the Creamery's annual event. That was nice. And then the Veterans event last year. So those bring in some really large events.
That's nice. And what kind of food do you cater with?
Well, with the catering, basically we'll do anything that they ask us if they want something special. But in the cafe, we do offer fresh made salads, wraps, burgers, fries. We have a new addition to the fries, which is called the Sidewinder.
Oh.
It's been a huge hit.
And do tell, what is that?
It's almost like a JoJo.
Oh.
But sometimes when you order those Sidewinders with your burger, they eat the Sidewinders and then they have to take the burger because there's a lot of potato there.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're quite big.
Yeah.
So, but they've been a huge hit.
Funny thing about JoJo's, nobody else in the nation calls them JoJo's except for us.
When I came here from Nevada and they asked me if I wanted JoJo's, and I'm like, what
the heck
is
that?
JoJo?
I know. My husband's from the East Coast, and I said, oh, let's go get some JoJo's at the deli. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, potato wedges.
Yep.
Why are they called JoJo's? And then 2 days later, we happened to drive by somewhere, and there was a sign that said JoJo's $5 a pound or something. And I was like, see? JoJo's.
Everybody in Oregon says that. So,
JoJo.
it's quite interesting.
I don't know where it came from. If someone would like to educate me, I'd love to know. I like to know those things.
Yeah. So, and we do have some new aircraft that we just had a C-27A that came in to the museum too. So we have quite a few aircraft in there.
Is that the big, huge one that came in that everybody saw flying?
Everybody saw it flying, yeah. So it's sitting in the hangar. You cannot miss it.
Nice and big.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So, and we have a lot of new things coming up in the hangar. The curator and I have been working on some other projects right along with Michelle and the rest of the staff. So we've got some new things going on out at the museum. So
very nice. And I know you guys try to have events out there, bring people out because It is a little bit, quote unquote, a little bit outside of town. I'm rolling my eyes as I say that because, it's like 5 minutes, but around here it feels like it's forever. But I know you guys had photos with Santa at Christmas time.
Yes, we did. That was a huge hit with the kids. Huge hit. And we will do it again.
Oh, good.
We will be doing it again.
Did you do anything for Easter? I don't know. I
No,
don't think so.
not Easter. No, we did
You
not.
have a nice big field out there. You guys could do an Easter egg. Have the Easter bunny.
And the Easter bunny. We gotta bring the Easter bunny in.
Yes,
so.
of course. Always have the Easter
But
bunny.
we do have coming up the Hangar Beat Classics, which was formerly the Northwest Classics.
Cool.
So that is coming up on July 23rd. The registration form and the sponsorship package will be on the website today. So
very cool. And that's a car show.
Car show,
right?
Yep. And planes.
Oh,
planes will be able to
cool.
fly in too. Yeah.
That's cool. It is really nice. We have this little lovely airstrip, and it's kind of out in the middle. You can see it on a nice day. You can see the airplanes taking off and flying around. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
I bet it's fun for you too. You get to sit. You're like real close to it, right?
Yeah,
right
exactly. Well, it's nice for me anyway because when I look out the window in my office, who has a better view than to look at an F-14 sitting there?
Well, maybe someone in the military, right? They get to see that.
But it's quite interesting.
Yeah. So the car show, what day did you say it was again?
It is July 23rd. We'll start at 8 a.m. And like I said, the registration and the sponsorship packages will be on the website today.
And when are those due? When do people have to register by?
I'd like to get the sponsorship packages so that people who want to be on our poster get those finished by May 1st. So I can get those posters set.
Weeks.
Yeah, in just a couple weeks. So we're working on those now.
And if you have an old car or a plane that you want to display,
go right on the website, print out the registration form. You can bring it right to us the morning of registration.
Oh, wow, great.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Awesome. We are going to take a quick break and talk about Tillamook Country Smoker. You want the real thing, quality beef right out of the smokehouse. Tillamook Country Smoker is pulling out a batch for you right now. Tillamook Country Smoker has several large smokehouses and many drying rooms packed with row after row of smoked meats. They ship thousands of pounds throughout the world every day. Visit the retail store on Warren Street at Highway 101 in Bay City. They're open 9 to 5, 7 days a week, and try to discover the secret ingredient to your favorite flavor of jerky. A family-owned business that's been turning out a unique brand of beef jerky for well over 30 years. Stop by their retail store and pick up some 2-foot-long pepperoni, teriyaki, and beef sticks. They're only $1. And have you tried their summer sausage? It's the real deal, not that greasy-tasting stuff those other guys make. Tillamook Country Smoker, if we're going to eat healthy, this is the way to do it. Be sure to visit them online at tcsjerky.com. And we're here with Phyllis from the Air Museum. Excuse me. So we have a car show coming up in July. Is that kind of your next big event that you have?
Yeah, that'll be the next big event. But like I said, we've got a lot of other things going on in there. We have people every single day calling in for bus tours, and we have the cruise ships coming down from Astoria. So that'll be nice, yeah.
Yeah, bring some people into town.
Definitely. So, but go ahead.
What? Just in general, what are the museum's hours and what are the costs and
when
can people come visit you?
Okay. Right now, the museum is open at 10 a.m. and the cafe opens at 11. Mm-hmm. And we have your adult rate will run like $9.50. So
that's not bad.
No, and we cater to our veterans too. So everybody come out. We got a veterans rate for that too.
Yes.
So, and then I'd like to tell everybody too, we got a lot of new items in the gift shop. We just received the cutest little bomber jackets in the gift shop. So
for kids?
For kids. So
where are the adult ones? Where's my bomber jacket?
They just arrived.
Really
we have
cute.
a lot of grandparents that ask, when are you getting the bomber jackets in? They just arrived. So come out, see us at the museum. They're adorable.
I'll bet.
So.
Yeah. And can you talk a little bit about the exhibits within the museum? Because it's been a couple years since I've been there. But I mean, not only do you have planes and cars and things that are on display,
right?
But there's also exhibits that talk about like the women that were in the war. And
yes, we do. We have
I believe, was there a movie? I feel like there was some movie when I was there last time.
There was a video. Yeah, there is a video.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in the process too now of updating that video.
Oh, great.
Because we have we have new planes and new promotions and stuff like that going on. So the the new video is being taken care of right now. But yeah, it's we have the theater. Come and see the 15-minute film of how that hangar was built. It's amazing.
It's the largest. Is it the largest wooden structure in the world?
Largest freestanding wooden structure. Yeah.
Yeah. That's amazing.
This last weekend we were really, really busy, and we have more people coming in, and they're like, well, we see the ones over in California, but they said we're not allowed to go in them anymore. So they come in, and they're just like at awe.
It is
with the building.
Massive. I mean, you see it from Highway 101, and you think, yeah, that looks really big. But when you're inside it, you feel so tiny.
Tiny.
That roof is just massively huge.
Wait till you see it with the doors open.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
So, and we do open those doors on the Hangar B Classic, I'll tell you right now, during the car show.
Oh, very cool.
So, yeah. That's amazing. So, but it is a massive building, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, can you talk a little bit about the exhibits?
Yeah, we do have the exhibit hall. We have a lot of World War II memorabilia in there that has been donated. Mm-hmm. We have pieces of the Hindenburg in there. We have Japanese uniforms, Japanese flags. We have a lot of the history that on the naval base itself with the soldiers and the women who served there. So, and there's a movie in the exhibit hall that shows the women who served there. So that's quite interesting. We even have it right down to the china that they used.
Wow.
On some of those. So it's an amazing exhibit. We have the helium room, which we just redid the helium room. It looks beautiful. But you'll actually get to see the equipment that they used to fill the blimps.
Oh, cool.
With it. So it's quite interesting.
Oh, I'll bet. Yeah.
So, and then we do have a new collector, because I hear this all the time. I thought you guys were closed. No, we are open for business, and we have a new collector. We have a lot of great new planes sitting there, so come see them. Definitely, it's amazing.
Yeah, whoever was there before, and I don't remember his name, but there was that huge thing. He's taking all his planes to Madras, and I understand his need, but there's still so much more there than just the planes.
Right.
There's cars and uniforms.
We have
history.
Cars and uniforms. We even brought in fire trucks too that have been used on some of the bases. We have one that was used up in Astoria even.
Very cool.
So we have fire trucks in there too, and we have some farm equipment in there too. Because, like I always say, the hangar has always been a huge part of Tillamook's history. Mm-hmm. There's no reason why we can't have farm equipment in there, air equipment for the air base, and fire trucks. Mm-hmm. We in the movie it even shows a short clip of how the other hangar burnt down.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So. I mean, not cool that it burnt down, but cool to see that. I know I didn't live here when that happened, but I had friends that did, and sad. I mean, you see it still, the poles, the support structures.
I've stood at the front desk checking people in there, and they asked me, they go, what are those big pillars out in the field
that
out here?
That was the second one.
I said, that was the other one that was in there. And I said, if you watch the film, you'll see it. And they come out and they're like, oh, wow, it was amazing. That was so sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but very, I don't want to say awesome in that it was good, but it just such a big fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fire.
I wasn't here either, but I understand it was something else.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe town shut down to go watch that.
It was a little saddening for me because I got to see the video. Yeah, and it was a little saddening for me because I spend every day in the hangar, and it's an intriguing building. I've always said that.
Intriguing. I like that, intriguing building.
Yeah.
When it's so big, I mean, it once it started, it's just too big. The structure was just too big.
Well, it's big enough to have all the things we need out here. So.
Yeah, and if you go, I mean, you need a good couple hours to be out there and really soak in everything. It's not a quick half an hour visit. It's such a massive building and so much stuff in there. So many things to see and do.
I kind of laugh whenever I'm at the desk with people. They're like, "Oh, we'll just take a quick tour," and I kind of laugh.
It's not really a quick tour. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You say that.
Right, yeah. We'll see you back here in 3 hours. Yeah. But it's nice. You go out, maybe go, like you said, you open at 10. Go at 10, spend an hour and a half, go have some lunch, go back and see the rest of it. Yep. It's a good day. Take your friends that come
and we even have it so that you can go inside the guppy that's sitting outside that big plane, that big cargo plane that's sitting out there. We have that cool. So you can go inside.
It's always fun to go inside an old plane.
Yeah. Yes. And Lately, I've seen a lot of people taking pictures of the outside of the building, so that's been quite interesting.
It's a big building. It's huge.
So,
and like we said, it's the largest
Yep.
freestanding wood structure in the world.
Yep. I had the largest venue in town.
There you go. Yeah, literally. And I know on your website, you're always looking for volunteers. If
Yes,
someone
we
wanted
are.
to get involved, how would they do that?
If
And
someone
what do you
wants-
have available for them to do?
Someone wants to get involved, please call the Air Museum, or you can go on the website too. There's a email address, info.
At tillamookair.com.
Yeah, and send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to sit down with you and find out what kind of skills you may have to help us out.
Yeah, because you've got all kinds of things. Tour guides,
Yep.
greeters, cashiers,
Yep.
people building
And we're
projects.
Yeah, and we're starting an
collection
information
cleaning.
Yep, collection cleaning. We're also starting an information booth out front too.
Oh, nice.
So they can get that detailed information. Mm-hmm. We have a gentleman who is really good with that, and we figured that might be an interesting. And he's a volunteer. We have a lot of volunteers already that come in and work, but he's got a lot of history of the area.
Oh, nice.
So he's from here, so that helps.
I would imagine cleaning that building and all of those things is quite an undertaking.
That's a massive chore in itself.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah.
You need
And we are
hands on
looking
deck.
for some right now too, because the collector that has their collection in there, he wants to put together a group of volunteers and then train them properly how to clean
Sure.
those exhibits.
Right, because you can't just go in there with Windex or 409 or whatever and
No, you
take
can't
the
do
paint
that.
off while you're cleaning the outside of a plane or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be doing some training and stuff with that too here pretty soon before we get into the busy season.
Right.
So,
I know. That's coming up.
and we're looking forward to the busy season because honestly, we've been busy for the last month, so it's kind of already started for us.
I know. We're going to take a quick break and talk about Tillamook Motor Company. All right, this is the time, and Tillamook Motor Company is definitely the place. Why? Because this is Ford Truck Month, where you can save big time on Ford F-Series, the #1 selling truck in America for 39 years straight. How does that keep happening, you ask? Because of trucks like Ford F-150 with game-changing innovation, high-strength military aluminum alloy body making it up to 700 pounds lighter than the previous generation. Yep, and it doesn't stop there. F-150 is also a winner of a 2016 Kelley Blue Book 5-year Cost to Own Award. If you're looking for a beast, look no further than Ford Super Duty, delivering best-in-class standard horsepower and torque. This is the time. Find your truck at Tillamook Motor Company on the friendly corners of 5th and 7th on Main in downtown Tillamook. A better place to do business. So we're here talking to Phyllis about the Tillamook Air Museum. So we've got a car show coming up.
Yes,
In
and
case
we have
somebody
Step
missed it
Back
in the
in
beginning.
Time too. Step Back in Time with that's a program where they can buy tickets and then go to all of the other museums here in town too.
Oh,
So that's a really interesting program that we have
yeah.
going on. Yeah,
that's cool.
that's brought to you by the History Alliance group at the Pioneer. So we work really close together, the three museums here.
Very cool. Okay,
For
so I
now.
know- Well, okay, so
Remember,
tell
we got
me,
the
'cause-
police museum now too.
Where's that? In Rockaway?
Yes, we
Okay.
have that one, and then we have the
Pioneer Museum.
Pioneer, and then the Garibaldi.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's really cool. Kind of a museum pass. You go
Exactly.
spend a whole day learning about the history and
Yeah.
all of that kind of stuff. Very cool. How would somebody get that? Can they just go to any of the museums and they have it?
All of the museums will have their tickets available soon. So
And what was it called again?
Step Back in Time.
Step Back in Time. Very cool. Yeah, and it's you. I'm telling you, people, if you have friends that are coming from out of town, it's a great way, especially if it's a rainy day. It's a great way to kind of keep them entertained.
Right.
Yeah, and then on your way up to Garibaldi or Rockaway, go stop by the cheese factory.
Yep.
Get your ice cream.
Even if it's not a rainy day, though, it's nice to hit the museums. Go to
Sure.
Go to the creamery, do the cheese factory thing, and then hit the beach.
Yeah. On your way back down. Watch the sunset at beach time, because I can imagine hitting all 4 museums in one day would probably take.
Oh,
That's a full day.
that's going to be tiring on its own. So
Yeah.
you're going to need the beach and a glass of wine after that.
What do we have anything else going on at the museum?
Well, like I said, come out and check out those cute little bomber jackets, and we've got some sweatshirts and
And
t-shirts.
while you're there with your kids trying on the bomber jackets, check out the new kids area.
Try out the new kids area. Yep.
And there's new planes in there.
New planes. And if you're a local and you want a new place to eat lunch, come out to the Air Museum, have lunch with us. We have a lot of new specials.
Did I hear something about a food truck? Did you say food truck earlier? No? Okay,
no,
sorry.
No.
I thought I heard you say food truck, and I thought, why? There's a food truck? Oh, okay.
No, we have a lunch cart out, too.
Oh,
so,
lunch cart.
yeah,
Maybe that's what it was, and I just misunderstood what that meant.
So buy five lunches and then get the sixth one free. So,
cool.
Yeah. It's been a great program. So
yeah, for sure. And I mean, you've got a lot of industry and stuff going on,
yes,
businesses down at the port. So do you get a lot of business from them during lunchtime? Yeah, because I mean, again, it's like 5 minutes south of town, but 5 minutes plus then you got to drive somewhere, then you got to order. I'm sure a lot of them appreciate that they can just
and with us too, we'll take orders prior to the cafe being open and then have them ready when you're ready for lunch.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So even quicker in and out. You have more time to
quicker
visit.
in and out. Yeah. Well, that's what people want anyway during lunch.
Right. Is to visit. So you don't want to be standing in line ordering. Exactly. So the museum is open. Tell us again.
10 a.m. in the mornings, and the cafe opens at 11.
And when does it close?
The museum closes at 4. Right now we're in our winter hours, which is going to be changing soon. So, it'll change soon.
To?
5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it'll still open at 10.
And we keep our website updated, so.
I know. It's a very beautiful website, I have to say. TillamooKAir.com. Yep, there's all kinds of stuff on here. Hours and frequently asked questions about the museum.
Pictures of the planes.
The
fire trucks.
Events. There's the information about the car show. Yep. It's called the annual Show and Shine and Fly-In.
Yep.
That's fun. And that was July 23rd.
July 23rd,
right?
Yes.
So that'll be fun. Even if you're not going, it might be fun to go just sit and watch the planes come in. I mean, if you're not, pulling something or you don't have time to go to the whole thing, sit and watch the planes come in.
And that's some music and fun, and it's gonna be the cafe will be open, so there'll be a lot of food. So,
and I'm seeing here there's a behind the scenes tour every Saturday at 11. So what does that entail?
Those are areas of the hangar you'll get to see that
aren't
nobody
open
else
to the public.
Open to the public, yeah. That is by appointment only.
Yes, I see that. There's limited spots available.
Yes, there is.
That seems like a really cool thing, though. Have you done it? I would assume.
No.
What? Phyllis!
I'm too afraid to go into some of those
areas.
Oh,
yeah, I was going to say, some of the pictures are very...
Yeah, some of them are a little elevated.
Yes, I see stairs, and I'm afraid of heights, so maybe...
So am I.
Yeah.
So am I. So... But we have a great tour guide. We have 2 good tour guides that do that, and it's quite interesting to watch them. So, and then they show other areas, too, that, maybe somebody wants a guided tour. We do offer those, too. We just finished a guided tour for a class in Warrington.
Warrington?
Yes, thank you. We just opened up a touring service for that class. They were ecstatic.
Like a class of school kids?
Yes.
Oh,
it was
fun.
Wonderful. The kids had a great time.
I'm sure.
The tour guide had a great time.
Yeah, we have so many people have come in, and we have so many things here for class field trips, and I mean, just even on a regular outing, just on a regular day, you want to, on a weekend, want to teach your kids something. Right. There's so many options. It's amazing.
Well, and we offer group rates too. So if you have a group that wants to tour, give me a call.
Yeah.
So.
And it's so much. I can't remember. Somebody was in here when we were talking about it, but going and reading about history in a book is one thing, but then going to see these things and experiencing it and looking and being able to touch. Can you touch things in there? You can, right?
Yeah, some things you can.
It's just such a different experience. I mean, I feel like it resonates more with the young ones and even adults if you can actually see that history versus just reading about it in a book.
Right.
Yeah. Very cool. So
unique experience of Hangar B, I'll tell you.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things. The first Saturday of every month, so you just had one last Saturday, right? 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah, 2 Saturdays. Yeah.
First Saturday of every month, 11 o'clock. General admission is $19. Members
for the behind
are $9.
the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes tour. Limited spots available, so make sure you call.
Yeah, it does have to be pre-scheduled. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. And then, so you have memberships available, is that right?
Yes, we do. We have the annual pass.
Oh, okay.
Annual pass is available for $60, unlimited, and you can bring a guest when you do come. So
that is an amazing
no cost.
deal.
Yeah.
That is really great. I did not realize it was such there was such a great deal. So you need volunteers. Mm-hmm. Just kind of recapping. You need volunteers. Are you hiring anybody right now?
Actually, we are. We need a VSR. We need some dishwashers. A VSR would be a visitor service representative.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. At the admissions desk. A couple of cafe. We need some cashiers. Mm-hmm. And I need a couple of dishwashers to help out in the cafe. Because the cafe gets to rocking in the summertime.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned that you've been really busy the last
month. Yes, we
and
have.
I've noticed that traffic has increased a lot in the last month. And I'm thinking, oh, right, it's getting to be summertime.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekends.
I think summertime started a little earlier than everybody wanted, to be honest with you.
It was like 80 degrees last week or whatever day that was, 70, 80 degrees. What? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it rains.
I know. Bring us back to reality.
So,
but I think it's supposed to be nice the next couple of days, so that's good. Well, we are about out of time, but I would like to encourage everyone to go to the museum's website, tillamookair.com, or just go out and visit them, because there's always new things coming in and stuff's getting changed and
a lot
redone. Tomorrow we'll have Dr. Cassie Thiemens here. She's a ELL director at Tillamook School District. Don't forget senior meals, 11:30 at St. Mary's by the Sea in Rockaway Beach every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also noon every weekday at the Kayawanda Community Center in Pacific City. Cost is $3 for seniors and $6.75 for everyone else. Saturday from 9 to 2, the Siuslaw National Forest and Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife are hosting a family fishing day at Hebo Lake, which is 4 miles northeast of Hebo. Sunday is the 66th annual Knights of Columbus Sausage and Sauerkraut Dinner from 11:30 to 5 at Sacred Heart Parish Hall in Tillamook. Also, Saturday and Sunday, Tapa's having auditions at 2 o'clock at Oregon Coast Dance Center in the middle of town for their upcoming comedy, Vanya, Sonia, Masha, and Spike. No acting experience needed. Go check out their website, tillamooktheater.com. Happy birthday to, I'm hoping I'm not going to screw this up, Elsbeck. Is that right? Elsbeck. Mark Josie, Andrea Yank, and Sue Landholt. Thanks, Phyllis, for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you, Tillamook, for listening.